Hi, welcome to the Agroforestry Academy channel. I'm Felipe. Today I want to talk a bit about pruning. You've probably heard us talking about it in many other videos, but today I want to dedicate a full video to it because it's one of the most important techniques in agroforestry systems. And lots of people there they pity the trees. They say, I don't want to prune it, it's going to get hurt and all that. But it's the best thing you can do for your trees. Pruning really um, empowers the tree and it renews it and makes it young again. So let me show you a bit this plot I'm standing at. This was planted in June, late June. It's about 75 days now. We're almost harvesting our beans, which will be groovy. But before we planted it, it looked like this. Okay, a bush of vegetation, not more than 5 meters tall, and really, really bushy because this has been um, cut down a million times and it's burnt and everything. So all the trees are in clumps. This tree. This is not the natural way of the trees to grow. They usually grow single stem, but now they're all clumpy. And this is what it looks like now. Okay, we've got lots of plants. And you can see that all the trees, all the big trees that were around, they've been pruned and they're resprouting now. That's why I wanted to make the video now, because they're resprouting and they look beautiful. These other trees weren't pruned. We should have done it, but we ended up not having the time, so I'm gonna do it soon. I don't know if the video shows, but you can take my word for it if you can't realize it from the video. But the green of the pruned trees is completely different than the green from these old trees. Okay, this green is a lot stronger. It's got this bright, strong color, and the other one is more opaque. And the leaves are smaller in the unpruned trees. And I'm gonna show it to you. There's an old cashew tree over there. Because the thing is that this place was completely covered with vines. All the trees were covered with vines. The trees were really dying. They were in a decaying mood because they hadn't been disturbed for so long. And forests like disturbances. I gotta be careful over here so not step on my beans pods. Um, so check out this cashew tree. This was pretty much dead, almost. I considered it as dead, but then I gave it a nice prune. And check the strength of the sprouts of these new shoots. Look at this, it looks beautiful. This is 90 days old maximum. Let me climb up a bit. All right, oops. Check it out. This is the sprout. This is the shoot of a pruned cashew tree. This is the shoot of an unpruned cashew tree. Look at the difference in the size of the leaves. The color doesn't have much to do with it because new cashew leaves are always reddish. But look at this. The new leaf is almost twice as big, in leaf area. So it's completely different. We need plants to be young, and if they remain unpruned, they end up going into this decaying mode and they reduce their photosynthesis levels a lot and they start breathing too much, burning resources instead of producing resources. Check out this tree over here. This is Pterogenetes. I've already showed it to you many times in other videos because this is one of our champion trees. So this is unpruned. That one back there is pruned. It's another color. It's another health. It's completely different. The prune one is a lot more vigorous. This one is filled with vines, and it just doesn't go anywhere. You know, it stays this size. It doesn't grow. It um, it stops growing. It grows in a much less significant rate than that one. That one is almost ready for prune again. You know, if I prune it today, in 6 months, it's gonna have produced as much organic matter as I would take down now. This one in 6 months will not have produced anything. And organic matter, this is what we're striving for, right? We need this. This is what we strive for. I always like to say that before being a gardener, before being a vegetable producer, before producing plants, we need to produce fungi and bacteria. That's the first thing a farmer has to do, because this is what makes our plants healthier. So yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you today. You can see even the castor beans, you know, they've been pruned already in 60 days, and they look beautiful. They've already produced organic matter in 60 days, and they're going to produce even more now. One nice thing to think about pruning is this. If you want a plant for producing organic matter, you need to prune. You can't let it flower. You want to prune it before it flowers, because then it's going to devote all its energy into producing matter and not flowers and fruits. So this is a good thermometer to measure when you should prune it. Some plants in the tropical regions, they accept 2 prunes per year. As I showed that pterogenitans, it accepts 2 prunes per year, no problem. So it's never going to flower. I'm not going to let it flower. I want it to be pumping life all the time. I'll let some plants flower so that I can collect seeds. But the ones that are in the systems, you know, where I'm really in the process of recovering soil, we really need to be photosynthesizing in a high level. So we want to make sure the plants are working. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you think this might be useful for somebody you may know, please share it with them. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our newsletter. We've got the link right here below. Check us out on Instagram. We're always posting cool pictures and short videos. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, everyone.